Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to do another foundation review and wear test with you guys. Today's foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I recently did a foundation review on the matte and poreless one and I've really been loving this. So I'm excited to try this out because I feel like lately the trend is for like fresh, hydrating, glowy skin, so I feel like this might be a real winner. So I am going to apply the foundation with you guys and do a few check-ins throughout the day to see how it's wearing. If you like these videos, give them a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see more videos by me, and hit that post notification bell if you want to see when I upload. And let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to pull it up on Ulta to read a little bit about the foundation, a little background. My skin became dry after healing my acne with my dermatologist. So it's still pretty dry. It is starting to get some glow coming through because I came off the one medication, so I'm starting to get more like normal skin, but for the most part, it's still pretty dry. So that's why I bought this last year, because my skin was so dry. And I had the shade 210 Sandy Beige. So on Ulta, it goes for $9.99, just like the matte and poreless one, so pretty good price. You get 1 fluid ounce. It is a glass bottle. The thing with these, there's no pump or anything, no wand, so you literally have to pour it, so it gets a little messy. And I think recently they just updated their packaging, but I think it's still probably a pour bottle. This has 18.3K reviews. That's a lot. 4.3 stars, that's pretty good. Now this is not a cruelty-free brand. I had purchased this before. I was more conscious of buying from only cruelty-free brands, so just keep that in mind. SPF 18 and it hydrates and smooths skin texture, naturally radiant and moisturizing. Ideal for normal to dry skin. Perfects skin with even medium coverage and a naturally luminous finish that lasts. Delivers all-day hydration. Blends seamlessly with a lightweight and comfortable fit. Fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested. One side of my face I am going to apply with a sponge and the other with a brush. This may not match me, but it'll be okay. So like I said, it gets pretty messy. Okay, I'm going to start out with a damp beauty sponge. Oh, color's not too bad. It might be a little dark, but it's okay. Take a little bit more. The sponge is soaking up a good amount of product. This looks really pretty already on the skin. Okay, there's one layer. That looks really pretty. Good coverage. You can see all my redness and how much it covered. A little's peeking through, but once we apply concealer, you won't see it. So I'm just gonna take the excess on the cap and start out with the brush. See what I mean? You have no control when you pour it out of the bottle, so I hate that. Okay, definitely I feel like with the sponge side, a little more glow's coming through, but both applied really, really nice. I think I just prefer the sponge with this formula, but both applied really well. You can see on my hand how well it just like melted into the skin. Like I didn't wipe that away. That just kind of blended in. Very smoothing. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what the foundation looks a little closer up. Okay, so this is the sponge side. Very even, and it does look really smooth on my pores. Very pretty. Covered a lot of the acne scars. And then this is the brush side. And it covered a lot. So yeah, it looks really, really pretty on the skin. For being like a glowy foundation, like a dewy foundation, I mean, you're gonna see texture just because of the shine, but a lot is minimized a little bit. So I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back on here to show you guys, you know, what it looks like with makeup on top and how everything applied. So I will be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. I finished my makeup. And if you didn't tell, it's raining. I filmed the video yesterday and it was raining all day, and I'm filming a video today and it's still raining. The never-ending rainstorm. Anyways, I think everything applied pretty nice. I didn't apply a lot of makeup because I have a lot to do today and I might be outside in the rain because I'm having car problems, but they get a little patchy over here, but not on this side, so it might have just been like my skin having like a weird patch, but it looks very skin-like. No caking, no settling in the lines. It looks really good along my nose where I get like really bad dry spots there. I always forget to moisturize, so I didn't, but it looks really good there. It looks really good in my forehead lines. It looks very smooth. It's a good color. Definitely a medium coverage. Not super full and not like light, but you could probably sheer it out or maybe build it up. But this is a really good everyday coverage, I think, and it's very pretty. Let's zoom in. Just give you a quick up close look. Pores look pretty minimized, look really good. Again, forehead lines look great. Nose looks good. Chin looks good. And it feels super comfortable. So based off first impression, really good so far. It's really comfortable. Love the beautiful natural finish. Feels like hydrating and like I really don't feel like I'm wearing anything. It is now 10:43 in the morning. I'll come back with a few check-ins to show you guys how the foundation's wearing throughout the day. We will see. So far so good, and I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been quite a while. Sorry I didn't check in sooner. I had a very long day. It is now 6:27, so I'm sorry it's been quite a while, but it will give us a good, review of how things are going. So overall, it's doing okay. It's starting to fade, but it's been almost, 8 hours, so this is still holding up pretty good for as long as I went. It's very comfortable. It's not a super glowy foundation. It's kind of like a very natural glow look, which I really, really like. So I'm going to zoom in to show you guys. Okay, so it came off on my chin, but usually when I eat, this area can get a little patchy. But majority of the rest of my face, it's looking pretty good. It is starting to come off on my nose a little bit. It's a glowy foundation, so I feel like it's not going to have like the wear power compared to like a matte foundation, but it's still holding up pretty well. But you can see on my cheeks where like a little bit of my oil is coming in. You can see the separation. So it definitely doesn't have wear power, but it's very comfortable and I like the glow. It is starting to separate though a little bit. I think it's a very comfortable, pretty foundation. I don't think it probably has the longest wear power compared to the matte and poreless one. That one I feel like didn't separate as much as this one, but again, this is a glowy foundation. So, it's gonna not have the wear power compared to a matte foundation, but I think it looks really pretty. And for the price point, I think so far so good. So I'll probably do one more check-in in about 2 hours. By then I'll probably be ready to take everything off. I would say it's middle of the road so far, so I'll be back in a little bit with my final check-in and final thoughts. Hey guys, I'm back. It is now 7:30, so it hasn't been that much longer, but I am tired and I am ready to take this off and just get ready for bed and wind down. So let's wrap this up. Not much has changed. It is starting to separate, on the main areas of my face where that happens, around my nose, right here where the oil comes in on my pores, and my chin. I'll zoom in one more time for you guys. Just give you another close-up. So not much has changed, just it's really starting to separate on my chin. So obviously it's coming up to like its endpoint of longevity. So my final thoughts for this: for $10, it's a really decent foundation. I do think that the matte and poreless Fit Me foundation lasts a little longer than the dewy one, but both are really pretty. This is really nice. It's like a natural skin finish. It's not super dewy, which is kind of nice because you don't want to be like a disco ball, but it does look very natural and glowy on the skin. Very comfortable. It has good wear power. I would say like an average foundation wear power. You might be able to go a little longer if you prime it really well underneath, but I would say 7 to 8 hours is probably its max before it starts separating. It is a little messy, just being the pour bottle, but for the price point, honestly, and the shade selection, I think it is an awesome foundation. I just won't be repurchasing it just because it's not a cruelty-free brand, but if it was a cruelty-free brand, I would repurchase this, but I think I like the matte and poreless one just a little bit more just because it doesn't separate as much as the dewy one. So that is my final thoughts for that foundation. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can see future uploads by me. I do have a whole playlist on all the other foundations I've reviewed, and I still have more coming your way. So click that post notification bell so you can be updated when I upload. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!